Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mila, after looking at your analysis, there are a few things that I noticed that I'd like to, just bring to your attention. I noticed that you are not eating enough vegetables. Your dairy is low. Your daily dairy is low. You're drinking bottled water instead of tap water, and then your sodium is a little high on some days. So is any of that a concern to you? Would you like to discuss any of those things?
So what is wrong with drinking bottled water?
Well, with bottled water, bottled water, most bottled water does not contain fluoride. Let me ask you something. What do you think about tap water?
Tap water, I think tap water has a weird taste.
Okay.
Drink bottled water has a better taste to me.
Okay.
And since back when I was in my country, we didn't drink tap water
Okay.
at all.
Okay.
But if we did, we had to drink it if it's boiled tap water.
Okay.
Yeah, and it didn't have chlorine taste.
Okay.
Yeah, so I prefer bottled water.
Okay. So you said you did try the tap water here, but it tastes like that chlorine. So you prefer the bottled water.
Yeah.
And when you boiled it, what happened then?
Even I boiled it, it still had that taste.
Okay, it still had the chlorine taste. Okay.
Chlorine taste.
Okay. So let me ask you something. What do you think about fluoride?
I heard a lot about fluoride that's good for your teeth.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all I heard.
Oh, well.
What else?
Okay. What do you, are you concerned about not having fluoride in your diet?
I know fluoride is good, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if I give you some suggestions about,
Yeah, sure.
fluoride? Okay. Well, there are some waters, since you like the bottled water, I know that a lot of the children's water have fluoride in it. You can get it in the gallon.
Okay.
Or you could get something over the counter, a mouth rinse, the fluoride that you could rinse with daily. And then you could get your daily fluoride like that if you preferred. And I could give you a list of over-the-counter mouth rinses that you could use. Have you ever heard of ACT?
Yeah, I heard about that brand.
Okay, that's one of the brands. So they've got plenty of them over the counter that you could choose from.
Okay. Mouthwash sounds.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Right. So you're on the right track with that.
Okay, I'll try that.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to discuss that that I brought your attention to from your analysis?
Yeah. You mentioned about my sodium consume. So, am I eating too much sodium?
Well, on most days you are eating. I've noticed that you are, with a daily intake of 2,300 grams of sodium that you're allowed. You, on some days, would go like over 3,000 grams of sodium. So, let me ask you, what do you think of high blood pressure?
High blood pressure is dangerous.
Okay.
Because my grandfather, my grandmother had blood pressure and passed away from stroke.
Okay.
After a few years from stroke.
Okay.
So, and also my mom has high blood pressure too. Okay. And she currently has to take medication for it.
Okay. All right.
So I'm thinking I may inherit it from her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is a concern to you then. Your mother has it. She's already on medicine for high blood pressure.
Yeah, she has to take it every day.
And your grandparents, is that on your mother's side as well? They passed away from high blood pressure.
Yeah.
So that does seem like that's a concern. So let me ask you a question. On a scale from 1 to 10, how concerned would you be willing to change the sodium in your diet because of your mother and your grandparents having high blood pressure?
I would think about 7.
7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why would you say 7 as opposed to 6 or an 8?
7 because I really want to change and I just don't want to end up like my family members.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to stay healthy, especially.
Okay. So you said 7 because you don't want to be like your family members,
Right.
and you want to be healthy. Okay.
Mhm.
So you are on the right track. You do want to change. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that you would like to discuss?
I think that's all I
Okay.
need to know.
That's all you're concerned about?
Mhm.
Okay. So we talked about your water, and you're going to, I'm going to give you some information, some more information, so when you go to the store, because they have so much, I'll give you some names that you can look for, a fluoride that you can use to go along with your bottled water for the fluoride, and then you're going to work on lowering your sodium, daily sodium,
Okay.
So this is great. I'm going to put this information in our chart that we talked about this. So when you come back in 6 months,
All right.
I'll talk to you and see how everything is going.
All right. That's great.
All right. Good.